Remember, when you're distinguishing between descriptive statistics and inferential statistics, you want to ask the question, are you describing the data set? Or are you making an inference to a population? In this case, we see that this is the definition of an inferential statistics. For this question, you want to focus on the word summarize. Keep in mind that this is also the definition of descriptive statistics. Now here you see the words true random sampling. And we know that when we use true random sampling, we are doing that to infer to a general population. Therefore, we're talking about inferential statistics. For this question, focus on the word convenience. The idea that we're using a convenience sample says, by definition, that we're not using a true random sampling technique. And because we aren't using true random sampling, we are not following the rules of generalizing to a greater population. Because it's convenient, it will only be descriptive. Here you want to focus on the definition of snowball sampling. Remember, snowball sampling is when we use a recruitment technique where we ask research participants to help us get other participants in our study, and they help us identify those potential people. Now, because it's snowballing in that way, it's not truly random. It's known as a non-probability sampling technique. And so we know because it's non-probability based, the answer is false. To answer this question, we want to remember what stratified sampling is. Stratified random sampling is a method of selecting a sample where we divide the population along different strata or subgroups, and then we randomly select from within those subgroups or stratum. The key to think about here is whether the sampling technique is truly random. And in this case, it is, so the answer is true. For this question, we get back to the basics. Inferential statistics means that we're inferring from our sample to make conclusions about a general population. And here we see the sample does not accurately represent the population. So it simply describes. Anytime we talk about the mean, median, mode, we know these are inherently descriptive statistics because they describe the sample we've collected. For this question, we see the words random sample, and we notice that the random sample is collected in order to make conclusions about a population group, Californians. We notice that we are in fact inferring, so this is inferential statistics based on a random sample. Notice here we are simply describing what's going on in a single restaurant. We are describing the food and beverage sales. So we have descriptive statistics. Notice also that we're not making any conclusions about other restaurants in the city or in the region. We simply have data from one restaurant. Descriptive statistics.